The situation in Ukraine remains critical as the war with Russia continues to escalate, causing widespread devastation and suffering. Recent reports indicate that the conflict has intensified, with massive bombings resulting in tragic casualties and exacerbating the humanitarian crisis in the region. In a recent attack on the city of Poltava, at least 51 people have lost their lives, and more than 200 have been injured due to a Russian bombing. Eyewitnesses described scenes of chaos and destruction, with emergency responders working tirelessly to assist the wounded. Hospitals in the area are overwhelmed, struggling to provide care to the influx of patients. Many victims are civilians, including women and children, highlighting the tragic toll of this conflict on innocent lives. This attack is part of a broader pattern of offensives targeting various cities across Ukraine. Each bombing not only causes immediate destruction, but also leaves long-lasting psychological scars on the affected communities. The relentless nature of these attacks has left many communities in shock and mourning, with families torn apart and lives irrevocably changed.
Incredible online money-making system, where no experience is needed to make large sums of money, since it is a well-produced system with a high impact. Don't miss this opportunity and go to the link in the description.
Ukrainian government response. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has expressed grave concern over the overwhelming numerical superiority of Russian forces, which has made it increasingly difficult for Ukrainian troops to defend their territory. In light of this dire situation, he has urgently called for more international support, including military aid and humanitarian assistance, to help Ukraine withstand the ongoing aggression. Zelensky has emphasized the need for advanced weaponry and training for Ukrainian soldiers, as well as increased sanctions against Russia to deter further aggression. In a significant development, the Ukrainian government is also debating lowering the recruitment age to bolster its military ranks. Thousands of citizens are urging action to strengthen their defenses, with many young volunteers stepping forward to join the fight. This grassroots mobilization reflects the determination of the Ukrainian people to defend their homeland, despite the overwhelming odds stacked against them.
If you ever dreamed of generating income from the comfort of your home, this is your opportunity. An innovative profit system has arrived to revolutionize the way people make money online. With no prior experience needed, you can access a proven method that has already transformed the lives of thousands. Don't miss this unique chance to change your financial future. Click the link in the description and discover how you can start making money today.
International reactions. The international community has reacted with widespread condemnation of these attacks. Leaders from various countries have issued statements urging Russia to cease hostilities and respect the sovereignty of Ukraine. The United States has reaffirmed its commitment to supporting Ukraine through a combination of economic aid, military assistance, and diplomatic pressure on Russia. European Union leaders are also considering additional sanctions against Russia, targeting key sectors of the economy, including energy and finance. These measures aim to isolate Russia economically and politically, while also signaling solidarity with the Ukrainian people. NATO allies have increased their military presence in Eastern Europe as a deterrent against further Russian aggression, demonstrating a united front in defense of Ukraine's sovereignty. However, Russian President Vladimir Putin has downplayed the efforts of Ukraine and its allies, asserting that the offensive on the border will not deter his army's advance in eastern Ukraine. His dismissive stance raises concerns about the potential for further escalation in the conflict, as diplomatic efforts to resolve the situation face significant challenges. Analysts warn that without a concerted international response, the conflict could spiral further out of control, leading to even greater loss of life and instability in the region. Humanitarian crisis. The humanitarian situation in Ukraine is becoming increasingly dire. With thousands displaced from their homes due to the ongoing conflict, access to basic services such as food, water, and medical care is severely limited. Non-governmental organizations, NGOs, are working tirelessly to provide assistance to those affected by the war. For instance, the NGO World Central Kitchen has been actively feeding refugees and individuals impacted by the conflict, serving thousands of meals daily. Their efforts highlight the urgent need for humanitarian support as many people struggle to find shelter and sustenance. Additionally, organizations like the Red Cross and Doctors Without Borders are providing medical care, psychological support, and essential supplies to help those in need. The plight of displaced families is particularly heartbreaking, as many have lost everything and are forced to live in overcrowded shelters or temporary accommodations. Children are especially vulnerable, facing disruptions to their education and emotional trauma from the violence. The international community must prioritize humanitarian aid to alleviate the suffering of these individuals and ensure that their basic needs are met. The war in Ukraine continues to be a significant global concern, with the international community closely monitoring the situation. Continuous bombings and a high human cost underscore the urgent need for a peaceful resolution to the conflict. As the situation evolves, it is crucial for the international community to unite in support of Ukraine and work towards a ceasefire that prioritizes the safety and well-being of civilians. If you want to stay informed about the situation in Ukraine and other current topics, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and until next time.